alertness in their eye.
So he should be more, he's
Yeah, and if he, like here, he's borderline on the forehand.
Right.
So if you take your whip up, you can make him sort of back off a little bit and then lean back over his heels a little bit. Yes, good. That's right, like that. Like that's good.
And his neck's okay there.
Yeah. And you saw how much he rocked back? That's sometimes,
Yeah, I teach him that.
yeah, that's sometimes all you need. Because it could make a world of a difference from him horse standing on his toes to they rock back onto their heels. And now you're like, oh, wow, that's the very uphill confirmation.
How much is there too much? Like having your
There's
whip
always
straight
too-
up in the air?
There's always too much. I mean, you have to be a little bit, it is a presentation after all. So you can't come in and be like hootering and hollering and jumping around and waving the whip in the air.
Is
But
the whip allowed to be up, or do you have to just show the butt end?
in the dressage breed shows, I can shake the whip if I want to. I can also have an assistant handler, which I don't know you guys can.
We're not allowed.
So, I think we are probably allowed a little bit more.
I haven't read anything in the rule, there's a
Yeah.
whip limit, the
Yeah.
110.
Sometimes the horses are curious on the smells in the dirt. I'll pick some of the dirt up while I'm standing there and sort of drop it in front of them, and it gets them a little curious. So stuff like that you can certainly do. And like you were staying away from him, which is great because you want to be able to give him space and make him stand there, because he also gives the judge an opportunity to really see his neck, see his head without you blocking it.
Yeah, and I think it makes a difference if we were proud of each other.
Yeah, and then like his front end is so beautiful, and so you really want to be able to show that off.
So where's a good neck position for him standing? Is that too high?
No, I think for me I like that. It's a colt, or he's a gelding,
Right.
but he's
So that's too low.
yes, for me.
Okay.
It's too low. And you can go, sometimes you can go, you don't have to take the whip up, you can take it a little bit lower. See how he changed his neck a little bit? He sort of arched the top of his neck muscles. So you have to look a little bit in where is his focus?
Right,
Is he up here? So if I take the whip up, he's just going to look up more.
right,
Maybe rock back, I'll look up more. So I need him to
yeah.
arch his neck down, okay, so I need to come here.
Okay.
So you just think about those little things, because when you come in the ring, you need to have like, oh, okay, he's doing this with his neck, I need to do it.
Right, kind of a plan A,
Yeah.
plan B.
Yeah.
I think your quarter's up.
Well, now, if he cocks a leg, go ahead and move him.
Yeah. Either back him up a step or take him forward a step.